I was recently working with a woman in her 50s, and when she came to the service about a year ago, she was feeling incredibly low, incredibly anxious about leaving the house, to go on buses, to go on trains, to be out in public places. And we worked together on a weekly basis using CBT. And in those sessions we explored what were her fears, what were her thoughts about going out in the house, and her thoughts about getting on the bus and train, and what were some of the things she was doing that actually were unhelpful to her. So for example, by not going out the house, it's actually keeping her fears going. And by the end of our work together, she was going out to Oxford on the bus, going further afield on trains, going out with her husband for meals. And really, I guess, the take-home message from her was she was saying she was really living her life for the moment. She wasn't worrying about what was going to happen in the future or thinking about situations that happened in the past. She was really, I guess, living her life for now.
But it was only when I came on a mindfulness course that, for me, it just clicked in completely and utterly. It was so helpful, and it's still something I use in my daily life today. Yes, I still take antidepressants, but that's okay. You're allowed to do that if it helps. But it was the mindfulness course that really gave me a way of coping day by day.
It's a partnership between you and the psychologist, so you have to actively take that part. But then once you start doing these exercises, you start to realise that your morale starts to boost, your actual self-esteem you start to look more at yourself, you start to see the problems for what they are, and you start to actually recover from the actual situation you've put yourself in.
My confidence really grew. I felt as if I was feeling happier with myself. I felt as if I was happy with who I am. I felt I accepted who I was instead of hating myself for it. And I didn't judge myself as much. I kind of thought, right, for me it was kind of like admitting, right, I have depression, and I probably had depression for years. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, I will openly tell anybody that I've had depression or I am depressed, you know, and this is me, and I'm going to move forward and not hate myself for it. Just accept that that's a part of me that I need to control. And I have the tools to do that now.